The following is a special presentation, and it's live from Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Well, welcome to the experiment. My name is Ron Juckett, and this is the program for December 6th, 1994. How about 2024? I'm old. Tonight, we're going to do something a little unusual. I'm going to play some solitaire pro football as my wife pours me some water. Thank you, dear. I can show you the sheets as far as the team sheets, but I cannot show you how I do the fast action cards. And because it's on another monitor where you can't see them, I'm not necessarily going to be able to respond to chat on a real-time basis. We'll go through every few plays and do that. Don't know how long this is going to work for. This is my favorite football game. And so the game that we're about to do, she's in here. Oh, she's right. She left. The girls left. It's just me, myself, and I. The game we're going to do is a Thursday night special from September 17th, 1981, between the Philadelphia Eagles, the defending NFC champions, and the Buffalo Bills. Now, the logos you're going to see are not current or not appropriate or not from that era. So don't comment at me about that. I can't change anything. The Pro Football Helper developed by the late Tom Mill. And if you see an error in the worksheets that we're using, it's they're PDF files, so it's not something I can change or you can. You can always send a note to Mike from Solitaire Pro Football and solitaireprofootball.com and get information how to contact him there. So Big Dave is going to like this. It's the Bills. That's the good news. The bad news is your quarterback is Joe Ferguson. So, again, I won't be able to chat with you pretty much in real time because of the fact that I've got YouTube chat and how I use the fast action cards on another screen. So, if you're quite ready, let's do this, shall we? As Retro Sports Network presents a Solitaire Pro Football Special tonight from Ridge Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. It's the 1981 Philadelphia Eagles and the 1981 Buffalo Bills. And tonight's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. All right, so let's do the coin toss here. Yes, I know that's not the Eagles logo, and it's not the Bills logo from 1981, but beggars can't be choosers. So, home team always calls heads or tails. So we'll flip it. It is tails. The Bills will receive the football. And so here we go. The Eagles will kick it off here. Eagles are 1-1 on this replay so far. The Bills have lost to the Jets, and the Colts beat them, and the Colts were absolutely terrible. Ron Jaworski was born and raised in Buffalo, the Polish Rifle. And Dave, does that look good to you? All right, so now I'm not going to be able to see you for a while, so we're going to do the kickoff here. So the Eagles will kick off to the Bills. And Tony Franklin kicks it to the 15. That's not a long kick. And so the Bills will return it from the 15. And we're going to go with returner number 39. And I already got stuff for the Bills. So it's Rob Riddick. No, I'm sorry, Roland Hooks is the returner. His average is 18. And the kickoff return is an RX. Okay, that's going to be a penalty. And the penalty is going to be on the defense, 15 yards. So the Eagles must have clipped or something like that. So it's a short gain and a fumble. Okay, so Hicks is an average of, or Hooks rather, is an average of 18. The return is going to be for 32 yards. Now there's a fumble check here. And so I will flip a card that you can't see. So Buffalo's fumble rating is 1-27. It is a 36. It is not a fumble. So it's 32 yards and then 15 on top of that. How about that? What a start for the Bills. So Hooks, 18 and for 32 yards. We take 15 seconds off the clock. We do a penalty here. 15 yards on the Eagles. And that's going to be a clip. So the Bills start on the Philly 38-yard line. Okay. Nice start. It looks good. Okay. So you'll see me roll the dice here. And so that black die that says 39, that's going to be my play call. The letter die is the defense I'll be reading off of for Philadelphia. It goes through A through F. The OB we don't worry about in the first quarter. That blue die tells me the ball carrier or intended receiver. So we roll. 1st and 10. It's going to be a pass for Buffalo to number 48. So Lawrence McCutcheon. McCutcheon is a 1. That's in the R column. And Ferguson is an 8. So I'm going to have a raw total of 9. Against a defense D. And so I'm going to take 5 off of that. So I'm going to be reading off the 4 on the card. So a 4 is going to be caught. McCutcheon's average is 6. On the regular pass, that is no, I didn't get it. That is -3, so it's a 3-yard gain for McCutcheon on 1st down. So Ferguson, McCutcheon for 3. 30 seconds off the clock. 2nd down and 7 for the Bills on their own on the Philly 35. Second play from scrimmage. Going to be another pass. This time to 39, which is Mark Brammer. It has an 11-yard average. Okay, so it's 10. D again. So again, -5. So I'm going to be reading off the 5 column. It is incomplete. So Ferguson was looking for the tight end Brammer and couldn't get him. 3rd down and 7 now for the Bills. This will be in the air. Yep. 38F. So 38 is Brammer. 10F is going to be 8. So reading off of column 8, and it will be a pass rush. Okay. So, the pass rush, the offensive line does its job if the next card is not between 26 and 35, which I can't show you. It is a 50. So now Ferguson is going to roll for the scramble here, which would be a 1-10. It is an 18. It is not a scramble. So Ferguson again will look for Brammer. I'll read off the 8 column, and it is all that for an incomplete pass. So 4th and 7 from the 35. This will be a poochie kicky because no one's hitting 52-yard field goals for Buffalo. in 1981. Well, I could, but his rating is a 1 or a 2, and that's a Lawrence Welk kick. In fact, as long as 46. So Greg Cater will punt, and we're going to do a pooch punt here. And the pooch punt is going to go in the end zone. So the Eagles will take over on their own 20. So let me call up the Eagles page here. How does that look? All right. So you're just seeing the punt now. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. And they will run it on the A defense for number 39. So Louis Giamona, his average is 2 yards a carry. It's an A, so it's going to be a -1 for. So the average here is 1 yard. And he runs for his average, so it's 1 yard. Kind of goes in that pile. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 21. Not what they wanted there. They will run it again. This time it's to Wilbert Montgomery. The defense is going to be Zippo. He has a 4-yard average. Montgomery will lose 1, so it'll be a 3-yard, -1 for 3. So 3rd and 6 coming up. Eagles probably going to throw here. Buffalo pretty stout on the ground to start the football game. They will know. They'll go back to the ground. 38B. So that's going to be Giamona again. He has a 2-yard average. Buffalo's defense is a 0 here. So it's average -2. And they will punt. So 3 and out for the Eagles. Runninger to punt it. He has a 41-yard average. And this one will be, where is it, Ron? PX. Uh-oh. PX is, I don't think I hit it again. It's blocked if his rating is 1 or 4. Runninger didn't have it blocked, but it will be, it'll be off the side of his foot. And so we will take 10 yards off the average. It's a 31-yard punt. Oops, no, that's not what I want. So a 31-yard punt. And now I roll for the return. So it'll be Byron Franklin, 8-yard average. Average -7. So 1 yard on the return for Franklin. And throw first, and Buffalo again with good field position on their 46. All right, how's this going for you guys? So 1st and 10 for the Bills on their own 46. 3 minutes gone first quarter. they will run it to number 10 on a D defense. So Joe Cribbs, who has an average of 3, Philly's run defense on a 2 is a -2. So it's 1. The average is 1 plus 3 for 4. So Cribbs plows ahead for 4. And it'll be 2nd and 6 right from midfield. That will be a pass to 34. Which means I need to scroll down here. 34 is Mark Brammer, who was a 2 to go with Ferguson's 8 is a 10A, and so it's going to read off a 7 here. And that is a complete pass. Uh-oh. That's 9, a -9, a fumble. So Brammer, it's a 2-yard gain and a fumble check. Does Brammer fumble? No, he does not. Buffalo got away with that. 3rd and 4 from the 48. So it's going to be a pass to why aren't you seeing? Oh, all right, hold on. I think I got some sort of lag going on here. There's a lot going on. Okay. So 3rd down. And, okay, 3rd and 4. We're passing to number 24. And 24 is going to be Jerry Butler. Butler and Ferguson's rating together is 11. D is a defensive call, so it's -5. So it's a 6 column I'm going to read off of. Interception chance for Ferguson here. Uh-oh. 38? I don't think so. 38, no, 20 and 8 is 28. So throws it away. Incomplete pass for Butler. Fergie got the bob going already. So 4th and 4 from the 48. And the Bills will punt. Cater. Average is 40. Average -2 is 38-yard punt. So Philly will get it at the 10. We roll for the return. It's going to be Wally Henry. Henry is average is a 6. And it's going to be -1 on the return. So the Eagles take over on their own 9. So questions, comments, concerns? A bit of lag going on this end here. All right. Eagles take over on the 9-yard line. It'll be a run. 26 is going to be Montgomery on the B. So Buffalo's B is 0. So 4 average for 4 yards. So 2nd and 6, 10 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. First quarter, no score. Again, they're going to go on the ground. Again to Montgomery. This time, again, it's C, so it's a 2-yard average. And it's average plus 1, so a 3-yard gain will make it 3rd and 3. Third and 3 from the Eagles 16. They haven't put it in the air yet. 5 carries, 11 yards. They will now. It's a long pass to number 4. So Harold Carmichael, who's a 3, and Jaws is a 3 on a long pass. So that's 6A, I believe it was. And so we go down to 4. So Jaws to air it out. Penalty check. Uh-oh. Okay. Penalty is going to be on the Eagles, which is too bad because that would have been a completed pass. All right. So the penalty, offensive pass, is going to be a 5-yard false start. Offense. Still 3rd down. Okay, 3rd down and 8. Pass play to 48 is Giamona. So Jaws is a 9. Giamona is a 1 for a 10. The defense is a D for the pass. So reading off the 8 column, incomplete. So 4th and 8, and we'll punt. Roniger's average is 41. Roniger, -3, gets it away for 38 yards. Let's get the Bills return page up. Yeah, let's get where you can see most of this. All right. $27 is Lou Piccone. Not a fair catch. The average return is 6. And it's an 8-yard return for Piccone. Who must be a defender. Oh. I think I should know this by now. So again, Buffalo starts on Philly's 41. Dave thinks a lot of people are playing football tonight. How you doing, Scotty? This is Solitaire Pro Football. Dave, is this looking okay? It's kind of... So glad to have you along on a Friday night. 1st and 10 for the Bills on the Eagle 41. That's going to be a pass. We're going to read off the E column. So -6. Ugh. 7 is Frank Lewis. Ferguson's an 8. Lewis is a 4 for 12. -6 is 6. So the ball is in the air. Caught for -4, so it's a 14-yard catch for Frank Lewis. First down for the Bills on the Eagle 27. Ferguson now 3 for 6 for 19 yards on the night. It will be a run to Cribbs. On a B is a 0. On Cribbs is a 4 or 3. So 3-yard average. 2 yards and a fumble check here. Uh-oh. Does he fumble? No. Must be a rainy night. We've had a number of fumble checks. But everybody's hanging tough. Second and 8 for the Bills on the Eagle 25. To the air we go. 6 is Lewis. F. So it's 2, -2. So I'm going to read off of column 10. We flipped the card. Interception chance, 26. Uh-oh. 25. No, yeah, that's picked. Ferguson's been picked off. So who was that to? All right, so it's an 18-yard pass and interception. So now let's see who picked it off. Number 50 is John Sierra, who will get his longest. And his longest is none. So 1st and 10, Eagles have it on their own 7, 7.5 to go. Black screen. Screen is black. Yeah. This is the Pro Football Helper. Absolutely. So you should be able to see what I'm doing. 1st and 10, Eagles on their own 7. That's going to be a run to number 40, and that will be Perry Harrington. He is a 2 or 3 average. And 3A is a 2-yard average. And it's -1 for 1 yard. A scintillating offense here at Rich Stadium. Pass 15. So 15 is going to be Wilbert Montgomery, 3 and 9 for 12. And we go with D, so it's a 10. To Montgomery. Caught from average -3 for 7 yards. Third down and 2. Good chance it's a run here. Yeah, it's a run. It's Montgomery, who's an A. So -1. So the average here is 3. And he loses 2, average -5. They stand him up for a 2-yard loss. My word. So 4th and 4. We've had a combined 19 yards offense for the Eagles and 25 for the Bills. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. So Runninger to punt. And the punt is average, penalty check. So it's a 41-yard punt. Did I change it? I'm not sure I did. Okay, 41-yard punt. It is blocked if it's a 1 or... No. Again, he scuffed it for a loss of 10. So 31-yard on the punt. Must be a cold September night. Buffalo ball. I'm going to roll for the return. Thirty and 5 is going to be Lou Piccioni, and that's a fair catch. So, again, on their own 44. Okay, 1st and 10 for the Bills. Pass, 11. So, Frank Lewis on the attempted reception, 12. D is 5 for 7. So off of column 7, it is caught for the average. So again, a good catch. 18 yards. And the Bills have it 1st and 10 on the 26. No score. Ferguson 4 of 8 for 37 yards. On the ground. Number 41 is Roland Hooks. Hooks is a 4 average. Against an E pass run. Ooh, -3. So 1 is average. There's a flag on the play. It'll be on Buffalo. And it will be a hold on Buffalo. So 1st and 20 now as they back up to the 36-yard line. They will go on the ground to Roland Hooks again. D is -2. So the average here is 2. And that's the play. 2-yard gain. Second and 18 from the Philly 34. Long pass. Uh-oh. A defense, so it's -3, whatever we do here. Ferguson is a 2. 41 is Ron Jesse, so it's 3 minus 3 for 0. Oh, this should be fun, shouldn't it? Ferguson. Airs it out. Caught! He caught it! What did we say? Jesse? For Ron Jesse for 28 yards. And the Bills have it 1st and goal on the 6. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's pretty impressive, gang. So 1st and goal on the 6. And a scoreless tie, 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. We are in the air here. So I got to read off the inside the 15-yard line column. D is going to be -5. Ugh. Who is 15? It's going to be Jerry Butler. So, goal line. He becomes a 4. So 12 minus 5 is 7. Looking for the score here. It's complete. -8. 6 yards. I think that's enough. Right? Yep. Touchdown. So there you see it. Touchdown. Ferguson finds Butler, and the Bills draw first blood. Now, what's my extra point chance here? Oh, 1 to 50. He converts. So 3:45 to go in the first quarter. Buffalo 7, Philadelphia nothing. And the kickoff goes to the goal line. So Philly will return it. Trailing 7-0. It'll be Wally Henry. Henry's average is 20, right? No, it's not. It is Billy Campfield, and his average is 17. And Campfield will return RX. Don't do this. Offensive 10, so there was a block in the back. And so it'll be a 12-yard return with a 10-yard penalty. So he'll get credit for 12. And then a block in the back. So the Eagles start on their own 7. The Bills have the logos. Don't worry about the logos. The person that did this helper passed away a couple years ago, so the logos are what they are. But yes, the Bills had the blue helmet, or the blue buffalo with the red stripe. Yep, Gus the Wonder Dog is here. It is such a great tool. Is Ferguson in the hall? Hall of what? No, he is not. All right, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. On their own 7. They're going to run it to Montgomery. 4A is a 3. So a 3-yard average. Breakaway. Chance. So 1 to 33. Montgomery gets a breakaway. Now, what is it, 9? 1 and 2. It will be, wow, a 33-yard gain for Wilbert Montgomery. And the Eagles respond in a hurry. My word. 1st and 10 on their own 40. They will go to the air. 18 is Montgomery. So he's a 3 and a 9 for 12. C on the pass is a -3. So off the 9 column. Caught. -2. On the average. So 8-yard pass. Second and 2. Ball on their own 48. They will go on the ground. That will be Montgomery. That is a 4-yard average. And that's a play for 4. So Montgomery has the Eagles over midfield for the first time. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 48. It is a pass. 15 is Montgomery. Jeez, I'm crow. 12. E is 0. Oh, no. Turns that into an 11. It is a penalty check. It'll be on the Eagles. And it's, 5 yards and a loss of down. So Jaws got called for an intentional grounding. He wanted Montgomery and threw it to a lineman. I have to make up the penalties in the helper, by the way. The fast action cards don't give you the yardage, but they don't tell you the specific penalty. So 2nd and 15. Ball on the 47 of Philadelphia. They're going to go on the ground. E31. So it'll be Hubie Oliver. So 3E is 3. And it'll be average -1. So 3rd and 13 now on the 49. And they will go to the air. 48 is going to be Chiamona. 9, 10. C is -3. So passing column 7. Incomplete. And that will bring up another punt. Yes, Kevin. And Jeremiah still has nightmares about the Dallas game in 1980. How much I'm not going to do all of this, obviously. Oh, my goodness. You are still... The lag on this is incredible tonight. How much more do you want to see? So 4th and 13, we're going to punt. Runninger. 41-yard average. And it will be average +2, so 43 yards. So ball taken at the 8. It'll be returned by Byron Franklin. Was an 8-yard average. There's a flag down. It is a 7-yard return. However, there's a face mask and it's 15 more. So again, well, the Bills start on their own 30. And 30 seconds to go. You're full play behind what I'm seeing. So, all right, 1st and 10 for the Bills on their own 30. It'll be a pass. B, so we're going to take 1 off. Okay, not bad. To 28 is Joe Cribbs. 9. Column 9. Caught. Plus 5. 19 yards. And that is the end of the first quarter. Our score from Rich Stadium in Buffalo. Buffalo 7, Philadelphia nothing. Go Bills. All right, so how much longer? We just finished the first quarter. See how long it takes me to go back on here. I will tell you that it takes me about 20-25 minutes to play a quarter offline. And so trying to go back and forth to this in the chat does take a while. So how much longer would you like me to go before we call it? So at the end of the first quarter, it is 7-0 Buffalo. And this is lagging something fierce tonight. With the Bills having it 1st and 10 on midfield after Ferguson hit Cribbs for the pass. Buffalo had 6 first downs in the first quarter, a penalty for 10 yards. Ferguson, despite being Joe Ferguson, is 7 for 11 for 90 yards, averaging almost 13 yards per completion and 1 interception. The Bills ran it just three times in the first quarter for 8 yards and for an average of 2.7. Philadelphia, Jaws is Ron Jaworski 2 for 4 for 15 yards. That's an average of 7.5 for completion with no interceptions. They ran the ball 10 times mostly to Wilbert Montgomery, and they have 49 yards on the ground. They have 2 first downs, and they committed 5 penalties for 45 yards. And so that's where we are at the end of the first quarter. So just let me know what you want me to do, and we'll kind of go from there. So the Eagles came into this 1-1, and the Bills are 0-2 on the season. I've actually played both of their games. So 1st and 10 coming up. Yeah, I think Dave wanted me to show this off, and are you not seeing me? There you are. We're a good minute lag here. Dave wanted me to show it off. I wanted to see if I could actually do this on and how it would do for a stream. I'm not sure I would ever do a whole game like this. Maybe 4th quarter of a good game and put it on tape. So hopefully, without showing what I can't show you, you got a good look at how the game plays. It really is fun. Now, if you're looking for something that has a lot of different types of plays and all that, this is probably not the best game for you. Action PC, I think, is pretty gosh darn deep. App is pretty good. But for what this does, for me, it just hits that absolute sweet spot of good gameplay along with, because there's a variety of different things. The math that you do in your head is pretty elementary at this point. Nothing overly complicated. You don't have to worry about what it tells you what the defenses do. And I think it plays pretty gosh darn realistic, especially when you go with the play call charts and the play finders. You're just not going to overrun anybody. How far behind is this stream? I'm still here. Why are you showing black? I should be seeing myself. Now I see myself. All right, so I think we're going to call it a stream here. Thank you so much for watching. And I really do enjoy this game. The seasons are $11. If you buy the package and everything's a PDF, you get the fast action cards, all the instructions that comes with it, and each deck is unique. And so order another set of fast action cards and all that. So we're going to leave it here. The Bills are ahead 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. I'm Ron Juckett. Thanks for being patient with me tonight, and we will talk to you sometime Sunday, I think, as I give Season Ticket a go. And so we'll talk to you then. Have a good night, everybody.